Let's get started! Today, let's try different biomes of the elements. There are different biomes here. Fire, earth, ice, and water. I hope that you will really like what we are going to do now. So let's not get distracted and see how our exciting adventures will take place. We must not miss a single biome in any case, because I will try everything that is here. I think starting with fire is the most interesting thing. I want to feel this power, and for sure I will get great pleasure from what happens. The main thing is not to burn out in any case. I hope that we are doing everything right, and our adventures will start having a lot of fun near the fire. Now, I'm going to try to become fiery characters. We did it great, and we look really cool. To be honest, I did not expect that it was possible to be so strong and beautiful.
Just look at us! We can also shoot fireballs in addition to everything, and it's insanely cool! Honestly, I did not expect that everything would be so cool to happen. But I am very glad. So let's not waste time now and go to the village. I want to mock the locals and use my power. Offers to burn everything here and it will be very cool. I am sure that everything will go the way we want.
I won't have fun for a long time, and now I'll burn everything I see here. It's insanely cool and fun. To be honest, I didn't expect that we have such a big force, and in addition to everything we can fly, it's very cool. Therefore, I will burn the whole village and leave the locals with nothing. It will be a lot of fun. So help me do it too, and in no case miss the moment to have a very cool time. I'm sure that you also like to do the same. So let's not stop and continue to have a very cool fun and have fun. We have already burned most of the village, and I am very happy about it. But I don't want to stay here for long. Therefore, I suggest we go cool off now. The next stage, we will have ice. Let's go there as soon as possible. I want to understand, what kind of power is there?
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go there as soon as possible and find out what ice is. I am sure that we will really like it. Now we have arrived at the place, and everything is covered in snow. Snowmen are walking, and it's very cool. So let's turn into ice characters and see what you can do. I'm sure that it will be very cool if we help the villagers with our amazing abilities. Because I think I was bullied too much at that time. Therefore, with the help of ice, you need to help.
Yes, I totally agree with you, so let's do it! I would like to help the residents of this village very much. It's still burning. Therefore, they will need our abilities and help. Now let's do the necessary work together and put out this fire with ice. We will be able to do it without any problems. But there is really a lot of work. So let's not stop and do everything as planned. I am sure that the villagers will thank us for what we did, and it's very cool. Therefore, we will not stop and continue working. There's really an insane amount of fire here that we have to deal with. It seems to me that they decided to make too much fire then, and the villagers are now in shock. It becomes very sad and boring. Therefore, I am now leaving pieces of ice in them, and I will see how they will react to it. Do you think we can put out the fire very quickly? Okay, I will not be distracted. There is still a lot to do. Now, all the residents are terrified.
Don't you think it's strange that we're having a snowfall in the middle of summer right now? It seems to me that the villagers are not particularly happy with our work, because all the vegetable gardens that they had are now frozen. Probably they are madly angry at us. So I don't really understand their reaction right now. It seems to me to slowly finish putting out all the fire and move on. We still have an insane amount of interesting biomes.
If it seems to you that they really are, then it makes sense that we are staying here at all. I can already see that the next element is not far from us, and it's water. So let's go there and try what it is. I would really like to know and feel like this. I hope that we will still be able to get there now. In fact, it will not be so easy, but we must do everything possible and in no case stop. I want to go there as soon as possible and see what is there. Great, now we have arrived here and there is a huge amount of water here. there's a special path along which we have to get to the middle of this place. So let's find out as soon as possible what this amazing element is. I am sure that we will really like the water. I am very worried because it seems to me that it is very dangerous. We may drown, but in order to find out, I'm willing to take the risk.
I myself am very much surprised by this place. So let's not waste time and finally use the power of water. I want to understand what it is, and already in anticipation of something cool. I am sure that we will really like what we are doing. Therefore, in no case do not waste time, and we will continue to think about what to do. By the way, I propose now to completely freeze this lake, and this is a very cool idea. And after that, we will still extinguish this village with water. I am sure that this is a very cool idea. They definitely don't expect this.
Great! So I have now turned into the element of water. It makes me very happy. So let's move on now. We will do everything possible to flood this village. I am sure that they will be very surprised by what we have come up with for them. I really want to see how there will be a lot of water in this village. I got on board and will use my superpowers now. By the way, you never thought that I could do such interesting things with the help of water. Well, all right, I won't think for a long time anymore. That's why I'm starting to throw water bombs at the village on purpose. Soon it will be flooded and I will have a lot of fun. The villagers will surely be very happy that we will put out the remaining fire. They will be insanely grateful to us. I would very much like to see how much water I can pour on this village. So let's go there and start throwing water on every section of this village. It will be a lot of fun to see how it all happens.
Yes, we have already flooded this village. I am insanely happy about it. But I also want to plant a huge number of bushes and plants here. I think it will be a very necessary factor for the village. By the way, we still need to defrost all the ice that we left here. I would also very much like to fill their wells so that they always have water. Let's take care of them now and then. We'll think about what to do next. To be honest, I am very surprised because the residents look at us in a strange way. I don't understand whether they are happy or, on the contrary, upset that we have appeared in their lives.
Some locals are very strange. They attack me. That's why I throw water on them and don't think about anything. Now let's fill up these wells and you plant your plants and let's get out of here. I don't want to stay anymore because there are still a lot of adventures waiting for us, which we must get rid of as soon as possible. To be honest, I would really like us to go to the biome of the Earth. There, we will surely be able to feel what it is and feel it for ourselves. But first, let's deal with this village. There's not much left. I see that you are also finishing. So I'm going to unfreeze all the ice blocks now and then we'll go on. I think that the villagers themselves will be able to sort out their problems. Therefore, let's not waste time and go to the territory of the Earth. Soon we will become something new and get incredible emotions. I am sure that we will love to become a part of this element. I'm waiting for this moment to come.
Then we don't waste any more time and go to that territory. I am sure that something interesting is waiting for us soon. So let's go there and find out what awaits us. I want to feel the power of the Earth as soon as possible, and it's on me. So we need to find out what's going on there and how we should get it. I see that there is some kind of cage and the Earth King is sitting there. We now have to talk to him and figure out how we can pick up this chest. I hope that we will still be able to open this cage and get these abilities.
We won't be able to get in and open this chest right now because we need a key. The Earth King has it. He told us that we should plant a huge number of plants here and do something incredible in the form of a garden. So now let's try to plant trees, grass, and much more. Here. Only after that, he will give us the key. Therefore, we must green his land and in no case disappoint him. We have so much work to do right now, and you can't even imagine how we'll do it. So let's move on as soon as possible. We have yet to collect the necessary plant that we will have to plant in his garden. I am sure that it will not be so easy. We must scatter the necessary seeds on this fertile land. You need to constantly water it in order to grow as soon as possible. I am sure that we will have a very beautiful garden, thanks to which we will be able to pick up the long-awaited key. As soon as we manage to grow everything we need, then we will get the abilities we really need. The Earth King will finally give us the key. I hope that this will happen very soon, because I have already planted almost the entire garden. Soon these plants will grow.
You've already planted a huge number of plants! So don't stop and keep planting the entire territory of his kingdom. Soon we will be able to pick up the superpowers we need. I see that some plants are already starting to grow. Therefore, they need to be watered abundantly. I'll take care of it, and you continue to plant them all over the territory. If we speed up now and do everything right, then the garden will definitely grow quickly. We will receive the long-awaited key. I hope that this will happen very soon, and we will finally be able to free ourselves. In fact, we still have a lot of work to do.
Now I want to plant a special grass on top of the lawn that will look very beautiful. And then we will plant flowers and trees. By the way, we will have to refine and make beautiful all the trees that have grown. We still have a lot of work to do, but we have already done a lot. It makes me very happy. Therefore, I continue to plant. And you water every piece of this land. We will finish this work soon. I work in a very intensive mode, and we are doing great. If we do everything right now, we will soon get the necessary result. I suggest we speed up. Flowers and trees have already been planted almost throughout the territory. She looks very beautiful. But I also want to plant some trees somewhere for beauty and plant flowers. I am sure that it is necessary because they will add beauty. Well, how do you think we are doing beautifully? Because I'm very worried that then the Earth King will tell us what he doesn't like. Then we did everything in vain, and we won't get the long-awaited key. I definitely don't want to let that happen. Therefore, I do everything very competently and beautifully. I hope that he will like our work.
All of us have already finished now in order to plant this garden. So let's finish with the trees as soon as possible and let's go to the Earth King. He will soon give us the key and we will be able to open the long-awaited chest. If we manage to do this, we will get the same forces. I will be insanely happy because I can't wait that long. I want to see what is inside this chest as soon as possible. You've done everything perfectly there. Therefore, run up to the king soon and see if he will give us the key. I hope everything goes well. We still got what we wanted for so long. We have the key now.
Great! My mood immediately lifted. We were able to get this key after all. So let's go to the chest as soon as possible and see what's inside. Surely, we will soon be able to seize the power of the earth and it will be insanely cool. Yes, I can see what artifacts now. So let's throw them in and find out how they work. I am sure that now we will get great pleasure from this power. I want to become the most powerful, and I am sure that I will soon be able to do it. Now, I'm giving you a special artifact in your hands. So be careful, we have to use it and get the necessary strength. With their help, we will be able to own the land. No problem. This earthy ability will give the most serious strength. We will be able to make mountains, hills, and it makes me insanely happy. So let's try our superpower. Now begins the most interesting way. I want to make huge hills and mountains. I am sure that it will look very beautiful and we will get crazy pleasure from it. After that, you need to urgently go to the village and make fun of the locals. I want to see their faces when we make huge mountains and hills near the village. They will definitely be very surprised by what will happen. We won't waste any more time and we are starting to implement our plan. Soon, we will prove to the whole world that there is no one better than mine. This is the best news for today.
This is something incredible. I've never felt such power. No element has ever given us such a thing. So now we can do anything. I want to do something incredible right now. Therefore, in no case will I relax and do whatever I want. We can build as many hills and bridges as we want, and no one can stop us. We are now the most powerful on this planet. It's very cool. So let's use our strength to the maximum now. We will get the maximum pleasure from what is happening. I am sure that no one possessed such powers before us.
I'm going to make hills for each of the elements. I want to do something different from each other. So keep working and enjoy it. but we have to go to the village and do something interesting there. I want to mock the locals and put a huge number of hills there. I have a very cool plan. We can throw a huge amount of land to all the inhabitants of this village. I think it will be very fun and cool. So let's get down to it and finally got the maximum pleasure from what is happening. I am sure that I will be only glad if we do this.
It's insanely fun! You are now throwing hills over every inhabitant, and they will not be able to get out of there. Honestly, I would never have thought that you would do something like this. But it's really very cool and cool. So let's not stop and continue our exciting adventure. I think no one expected that we would have such forces. I got the maximum pleasure from all this. Now I want the only thing is just to enjoy the moment.
I'm all done having fun here. The whole village is in the ground. Our video is already ending. Therefore, I would like to say that our adventure ended so merrily. I wanted to say a huge thank you for watching. We are very pleased. Subscribe to the channel, put likes, and leave your comments.